everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are gonna see what's new at Tanami Zoo. And yes, I know this rhymed and I thought about it up front. But other than that, let's just jump into it. Today we are gonna be building for the red kangaroo and it is about time. We are in, I believe, episode 6 of Tanami Desert Zoo series. And we are set in Australia and still we don't have kangaroos? That's just plainly wrong. So for the next few episodes we will be concentrating a bit on the Australian animals. So if you want to see how that turns out, don't forget to also hit the subscribe button, and of course if you think you're gonna like my video, already hit the like button. Don't even wait till the end. It would mean a lot to me. Anyhow, yeah, we are building for the kangaroos and they get a lot of remodeling. So first of all, in the end, I also decide to make their habitat elevations a bit more interesting, a bit more varied. They get a little indoor section, but also I change my mind about the fence about 20 million times. So I try to cut it out a bit, but you will still see it every now and then that I yet again went with another design. As always with my videos, of course, there are also cinematics at the end, so if you don't want to see the whole building process because it is a bit messy, feel free to skip right ahead to the cinematics. I will put them as a chapter mark. If you don't want to jump to the cinematics, let me entertain you a bit more. So just a very quick catch up. Tanami Desert Zoo, it's built in Australia in the Tanami Desert. It's built in challenge mode, meaning we have some restrictions with animal happiness, guest happiness, and so on. And this is also why at the second part of the video I will be building a fridge. You heard me right, a fridge. It's super exciting. It's part of a little refreshment center and I really like how it turned out, so I thought to share that with you. Of course, I will also put down chapter marks, so if you are only interested in animals, you can after that also skip again. You know how it works. Yeah, the kangaroos, there's the glass, there's the remodeling happening. Anyhow, the kangaroos are quite happy there, but they were not meant as the original animal to go there. So, I mean, for what I built, yes, but initially I had held the space free for camels. I thought some backprint camels, that would do nice, but in challenge mode, I never got them. Like the whole time I was building this zoo, I never got to get camels and I'm a bit upset about it, as you can maybe hear, so yeah, I didn't like that at all. And that's why in the end the kangaroos got this prime spot at the start of the video. Here I just copied a little wall over. I think next video you're gonna see the first time that I actually built this wall, because this is the other very important thing about the zoo. It's highly achronological, so I recorded everything, but I also jumped between habitats and made changes later. So while we are building on the kangaroos, in the background another habitat is coming up, so I wasn't building it with the whole mindset of this has to be easy to edit for YouTube and I have to build a habitat and finish it. No, that would be too easy. I had to go into all the video files and just pick the parts of this kangaroo habitat. And yeah, the result of this you will also see in the end in the cinematics, because I shot them when the complete zoo was built. So it will look a bit different and at some point you will just get the complete zoo and the puzzle will start to make a bit more sense. And here it was a bit sad that it's challenge mode and you have to go to this plant restrictions, because I just wanted to put way more plants, but I think I still like how it turned out and I got to play a bit with the rocks, which just always is fun as well. And did I already speak about the fridge? And if you think I'm obsessed with fridges, you maybe are right, because the fridge at my home is so small I can't even keep a frozen pizza in the freezer compartment. So it's quite sad and I really wish for a day where I can have a bigger fridge. Of course not for myself, but sharing it, but still there are so many things that you just always have that kind of take away all the space. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, back to Planet Zoo though, because we're not in Planet Kitchen, even though I might like that. Yeah, we are also doing some decoration here, so I wanted to make this part very detailed, very nice, especially because it's more at the start of the zoo. You come through the entrance, right to the right you come to the kangaroos. They are an interesting animal, so I wanted to keep this area very nice, and also I wanted to separate a bit the exhibit section where people look at the nice little, I don't know, snakes and scorpions, and the viewing section for the kangaroo, just to manage that as well. So I played here and I put down this like cactus arrangement. I don't know what the plural of cactus in English. I have absolutely no clue. And then of course I had to put down a fence because you don't want the children running into the cactuses. I don't know. Write in the comments if you can tell me what the correct plural of cactus is. I should totally have looked this up. Anyhow, just like reusing that little fence I have here and that I use over the zoo. And this is also one of the things I think it's working out really nicely. Even though I do some theming in the areas, like we have a little Africa section, and the next few episodes we're gonna work on the Australia section, and they do look different, but there's a certain like theme sticking to it, like, you know, stone and a bit maybe not super fancy, and wood of course, and I kind of really like how it turns out. So yeah, that's that. And then also here, just, you know, going crazy with the stones, struggling with the path. Oh my god, I know, completely out of focus now, but I can't wait to try like Prehistoric Kingdom when it finally drops, and to see that guests don't need the path like that and you can be so much more free. It sounds like a dream to me, especially after building in this area, trying to get down the bench and the ATM and stuff like that. Oh, it was so frustrating. So I also edited that part out so you don't have to see it. Yeah, this is basically our kangaroo area. I already mentioned I really like how it turned out. And I have one more thing to say. You will sometimes see that I play in paused mode and build paused, but I'm also smart enough to do that while playing. And with smart, I mean the exact opposite of it. Because you will see this when I do the fridge, and I watched this, like when I searched for, you know, the right tapes and everything, and I saw this and I was like, what am I doing? Why do I build where people move and go to the stand? Am I insane? What is wrong with me? So I think I will try to do that less, also because it makes the video a bit more enjoyable, I think. If you don't, additionally to going on super fast speed, also have the people running around like crazy people. So here you see I cut out some struggling path issues. Oh no, I didn't. They are all there. Whoopsie. I'm sorry for that. But I can tell you, this is only like half of it, and I did the whole place something on a path, then delete the path, then edit everything else bit, and then later I had to fix so much, because with that piece of path somehow something else got deleted. You know how it is, how it always somehow is. I really don't know. Yeah, and we are already like 8 minutes in or something, and I haven't talked about the DLC. Am I even allowed to be on YouTube? Take away my license now. Haha, I don't have one. Anyhow, new DLC is coming up, and right now we are seeing me building in the desert, which you could say like the dry lands, and now the DLC is dropping and it's the wetlands. So I'm super excited about it. I can't wait for the animals. They are looking so damn good in the screenshot. So I'm really excited. I already have a little project idea. I think maybe something similar to Tanami Desert Zoo, like a rather small project which will not take me months to build, but that I can do in a while and then just go into this building mode and record. But this time I will do one animal at a time, I promise to myself, because this editing process is madness. It's just madness. And yeah, it looks like we are done with the kangaroos, so now we are building a fridge. I have no clue what animated me to do that. Actually, I do know. You know, they have this little bar, tons of people come, and somehow that's supposed to hold enough drinks and stuff. Then I decided that wouldn't it be nice if they had like, that's like the juice smoothie bar or something, if they had like all the fresh food in the background, and then people could also buy fruit if they want, and otherwise, you know, it's just a nice little fridge. And what you see on the left there is like my system of how I often do it, which is just finding all possible pieces, putting them down and deciding then which one I use, and leaving the other ones just in case I change my mind or want to do something else. And here, those are of course not eggs, those are little lemons, because I think they are essential. And then later on, I also thought I could do like a milk box, a milk carton. I think I also put that there. I don't know how easy it is to recognize if you actually can see what this is supposed to be, because I remember this is the milkshake spot, so you would also need fresh milk, no? I mean, normally you do it with ice cream, so actually nothing I did there made sense. Huh. So it's milk smoothies? You see, I'm not coming out of the area of gastronomy. Oh, wait, I am. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm just kidding. But I worked in like food-related startups, so I should know this stuff. But maybe that's why I don't work there anymore. Maybe that's why now I do other things. Yeah, so if you are like watching my channel always, maybe I should mention that I had to take a little pause from the Steinheimer Zoo because it just needs so much building, and then the recording is fine, the tour, but the next section isn't done yet, and I have to take some time because I started a new job and I have to kind of orientate myself with that for a while. Yeah. So that's the deal. So if you're waiting for those episodes, they will be coming up again. It might just take me a little while until I have time again to finish the area. It's already looking quite nice, but I'm not ready to show it yet. So sorry for the delay there. If you don't know what I'm talking about, feel free to check out the other videos of the Steinheimer Zoo, where I basically do more like a tour style of the things that I have built. Talking about tours, I have been thinking if any of you still listening to my rambling wants to show off a zoo on the channel, I would be totally up to that. I love checking out other people's zoo, but of course I would not want to do that unsolicited. So if you think that's something you'd like to do and you'd like me to show, just put down a comment and I will like message you in the comment then if that actually is interest, how that could work out. Just let me know. Yeah. On other news, we are building a fridge and I think we'll be very, very quickly done with the whole building part here. So I think then it will go right into the cinematics, which means it is time for me to already say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. It means a lot to me, and of course don't forget to like, to subscribe, all the typical stuff. It would help me out a lot, and recently my videos have been starting to gain more views, which is super cool to see, and of course I would like to see that continue. So if there's something you'd like to comment, which you want to see more or less of, just let me know. I'm sure I can work it in somehow. Yeah, and with that, I wish you all a wonderful day and see you soon. Bye!